soulful journey, and I am looking forward to it. There is a lot of campervans out here, RVs that are on the road because of the holiday. I know people are traveling, so it's cool to see some of the vans. I just passed a couple just now, but it's cool to see them. My goal is to definitely get a larger van, a tall van, because I'm 6'1", and this van is pretty small. It works for me right now, but because my goal is not to just be a part-time nomad but a full-time nomad and really travel, I definitely need something taller. A couple of people have said, oh no, you should just deal with having a small van. You can stealth camp and all of that, which is true. I can sleep in any street and nobody notices. But again, for me, it's a little too small, and I just need something a little bit bigger. And I do like to stand up, and so that's one of my goals. I don't know if I'll get an RV. I think I just want a taller ProMaster. I have a ProMaster City van right now. I just want a taller one with a higher roof. That's my goal. Hey y'all, how's it going? I'm in South Carolina now. I'm sitting at a rest stop. I just needed a few seconds to just breathe, but I have to hit on the old dusty trail because my niece is like, where are you? So I wanted to talk about this and gratitude and how grateful I am that I have the opportunity to do this. And let me explain. When I was growing up, I was always told how to be, how to act, how to do like everything. And so I was limited in a lot of my beliefs, and I was limited about who I really was. And so part of me sharing this journey and being able to share this part of my life with you has been so wonderful. And it's something that I manifested for myself, and I did it. You know, sometimes when I feel like I haven't done everything that I planned to do, I look back and say, but you did, and you are still manifesting. And that makes my heart fill up with so much joy and gratitude to be able to share my life a little bit with you all. That's really what I wanted to say, and I'm gonna head on out down the old dusty trail before my niece calls me and tells me about myself. So I'm gonna get started and head to Georgia. I'll see you all in a little bit.
Y'all remember I was talking about manifesting a ProMaster high roof van, and what comes in front of me but a ProMaster high roof van, and I'm just like all giddy and excited, like, look, there's my van. Thank you, universe, for giving me the sign. And as I'm thinking that, like smiling to myself, I'm noticing the van keeps going to the right, then coming to the left, and he's doing that a couple of times. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? He continues to do it, and I can't get over right away because there's a car that's going at our same pace. But I'm watching the person do it back and forth a few times. At this point, I'm like, let me get over. So I have a chance to get over. And of course, I'm still admiring, like, my van, my van, my van. I look in the driver's seat, and he's texting. Y'all, please don't text and drive. Please, just don't do it. So I finally get to my niece's house. Watch this.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
So I'm sitting outside the house talking trash. They're in the house. They just didn't answer the doorbell. So I'm talking smack, and I hear someone call my name. So I say something smart back. And who opens the door but my Riley bear? This is my niece Riley, my youngest niece. I always am happy to see her. She's always smiling. I absolutely adore her. Even though I give her a hard time, she knows I love her, and we give each other big hugs. My niece threw down in the kitchen as usual. She's a chef. She made barbecue ribs. We had watermelon. She made pasta salad. She had these jerk chicken egg rolls and her famous mac and cheese, chicken wings because I don't eat meat. I made myself a mushroom and veggie medley, and she had hot dogs and hamburgers. I did try a little bit, and it was really good. She did great.
I'm gonna slide. 1, 2, 3. No, Natalie. 3. That's the middle. Right. Wait, come on, hold my glass. 1, 2. Okay, let's put my glasses. 1. 2.
Go ahead.
Come on, ready? 1, 2.
And this is Isley with his dog Bun. He was such a cute dog. He is such a cuddler, and I fell in love with him, and he loved being petted and scratched, and I obliged. I just loved the snuggles he wanted to give. He made me really want to consider getting another dog, especially traveling. It would be really cool to have a dog with me. I've had dogs like German Shepherds. I've even had a Min Pin. And I think I may want to get a dog. I'm still debating, but I don't want to get one with my smaller van. But once I get my big van, then I definitely will. As you saw, there were fireworks, but they unfortunately scared poor Isley. But my nephew Jaden, who's here, was giving him lots of love and hugs and cuddles because he was literally shaken. I'm not really a fan of fireworks, but it was cool to watch.
Bring it to me. 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 I bring some soup, man. Go get it. Come on, bring it to me. Bring it to me. Bring it to me.
So I couldn't leave without pictures. You already met Riley right next to me. Jordan is behind me, and then Jaden is next to her. There's my niece Lauren to the right. I had such a good time with them. I'm going to miss them, but I can't wait to see them again.
Hey y'all. So I am leaving my niece and nephew's house and heading to South Carolina. I'm leaving later than I thought because the kids didn't want me to leave, but I really wanted to get at least halfway to South Carolina.
On my way back, or on my way to South Carolina, there's a lightning storm. I'm going to let you all sit back and watch, and I swear I saw faces.
Hey y'all, how's it going? I am sitting in the back of my camper van. Yay! I have finally, I'm gonna have an opportunity to sleep here for a few hours before I continue my travels. As you all probably have been watching, I have taken a 4-day trip, and I went from North Carolina to Georgia to visit family, my niece and her husband and her children, my great nieces and great nephew. And then now I'm traveling from Georgia to South Carolina to see some other friends and family members. And so what I've decided to do, my niece wanted me to stay a little bit longer, and as much as I wanted to, and I adore her, because I was traveling to different places, I wanted to have time with her and then travel to my next destination. But I wanted to sleep in my camper van because ever since I started this YouTube channel, you all have never seen me sleep in the van. I realized you've seen me travel, you've seen me talk about the van, you've seen me driving in the van, but you've never seen me actually in the van. It's a little bit past 12 o'clock. I don't want to talk too loud because there are other people here. I'm at a rest stop and there's other people here. I'm just going to bring you over here for a little bit. Yeah, so there's not that many people out, but there's a few people out. That's the back of the van that I have blocked off with curtains. They are I forget the name of them. Blackout curtains, and so everything is covered. So I'm kind of like in a cocoon, and so I'll definitely show you that at some point in what I do. I have to make windows covers at some point, but I think right now the blackout curtains work perfectly. I just have magnets that I got from like Home Depot or somewhere, and I just have them up, and it works good. I'm literally in a cocoon. So I was just moving things around and getting myself prepared to turn off the light and put the fans. I have 3 fans. I have this fan behind me that's going to be on my lower body, and then I have 2 fans, 2 smaller fans. One of the fans here that's going to go directly on my face, and then I have one that is hanging up, which is this one, and it's on right now. So it's actually a tent van where you're supposed to hang it, but I don't have anything, so I'm hanging up on my cargo bag that I have to just go directly in my face. But yeah, that's it. So I have some water nearby, some cold ice water in case I get hot. And I'm just putting everything to the side so I can get ready to take a nap. I have my pillow I'm gonna lay out. And so yeah, I just wanted to show you all that really quick. So with that, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna get some rest. And in the morning when I'm heading on the road, y'all will be with me. So I'll see you then. Have a good night. So good morning. I slept in my camper van for the first time ever, like slept. And it was cool. It wasn't noisy like right now you might hear some crows. They're outside, but during the night I didn't really hear anything, It was pretty quiet for the most part. There was a couple of cars that came through, but it wasn't like overwhelming. It was super warm, so I was a little warmer than usual. I did have my windows cracked to get some ventilation and put one of my fans in the window so that it could blow directly on me. But it was a little uncomfortable at first. But once I got settled, I went right to sleep and it was fine. I definitely have to look at some different ways of keeping myself cooler here in the van. But yeah, I was pretty comfortable. Hey fam, so I didn't stay long at the rest stop because I wanted to take a shower. So I was looking for the closest Planet Fitness to me. And the way I saw it, it looked like it was taking me in the opposite direction, and I didn't want to do that. My other alternative was a shower at one of the truck stops at like Love's or Pilot. So I looked that up. I did find a shower, and that's where I'm heading because it's so sticky. I'm still in Georgia. It's really hot and sticky, and I want a shower. So that's where I'm headed to now. Okay, here is the shower, y'all. It's pretty clean, but I'm gonna clean it. I want to sanitize everything down with Lysol wipes and spray before I do and touch anything. And there's me, hey, and I'm about to sanitize it, and I'll be back. So after I finish sanitizing, I'm hanging my bags up and things that I need to get ready. First thing I grab is my flip-flops because whether I cleaned it or not, I'm not walking on a public shower floor without flip-flops. That's a no for me. Grabbing my towel, there's a little hook that I can put it on to grab it when I'm finished. But I wanted to show you all this travel bag that I got probably like 2 or 3 years ago. And I wanted to put all my toiletries in one place when I'm moving around. And this hangs up and you can put everything, it opens and it's really great. And I'm ready to jump in the shower. So as much as I love driving, I also love making pit stops. I am fascinated with some rest stops. This one, I just felt like I had to stop. I didn't know why, but I felt I had to stop. But I also was trying to figure out why I'm so obsessed with rest stops. And I realized that growing up, my grandmother and my sister and I would, take small trips. And if we had to go to the bathroom, of course, we'd go to the rest stops and things like that. And sometimes if my uncle was visiting, he would be there with us too. But
it was a memory. It was a really good core memory that I had, and that's why I love rest stops so much. So I'm gonna take that and love on it. But I had to stop at this tree. This tree, when I turned into the parking lot, it was calling me. And if you know me, you know that I'm a nature lover. I am I love hiking, I love being outdoors, and I'm a big tree hugger. And I am in South Carolina. As you can see, South Carolina welcomes us. So y'all are here with me in South Carolina. There was something about this particular rest stop that was beautiful. It felt like it was just placed right in the middle of the woods, you know. There was just such a good vibe around it, and I really loved it. I loved being there, and I'm glad that I stopped because there were so many things to see. First of all, this beautiful tree. There were other trees around, but this one, that was gorgeous. And I'm going to touch the tree because I need some energy. And I'm just standing there inhaling the energy and loving on the tree. And I'm thanking the tree for allowing me to touch it. And I'm just, it felt so good. There's other areas, as you can see, I'm kind of walking down a slope. I didn't really want to walk down there. My vibe didn't want me to go down there, so I didn't. But out the corner of my eye, I saw some other areas. And as I looked and walked back up the slope, I saw that there was like a park in the back, and there were people walking and sitting, walking their dogs. And so I wanted to see more of it. And of course, I always like to take a picture of my van, my van, my van. She's so cute. So I'm saying goodbye to the tree because I want to go to the other side and see what else is there. So bye, tree. Thank you. And as you all will see as I turn, there's another high roof van. The universe has just given me all kinds of messages, and I'm receiving them. Y'all, I never even went into the rest stop building because there was so much to see outside. And I was more fascinated with the nature than to be inside and look. I'm driving around. I realize how big this rest stop is, and I see it. And I'm so excited. I'm getting giddy. It's a swing. I was so happy to see the swing. Yay. Look at the swing. Look at the swing. I'm finally with my family, Ty and Mika. We are having a rather surprising conversation. And of course, I can't share it here. But one thing about us is that even if we are learning some shocking information, we will always see the joy and happiness of everything, despite it all. Even if it's shocking, we'll laugh through it. We talk about blood family, right? And of course, we all have blood family, but there's some people that come in your life that are your family. And these two, they're my family. We've been through a lot in the past year and a half, but we survived. And their friendship is so amazing. And I'm so honored to be their friends. And I hope I'm as good of a friend to them as they are to me. I love you both so very much. I really do. I'm heading back to North Carolina, y'all. It's late in the evening. I really wanted to get back home by Sunday because I just wanted to prepare myself for the week. So I'm going to focus on driving. Hopefully I can get through, and I'll see you in a bit. So I'm back home, y'all, in a rainstorm, but that's cool. I wanted to say thank you to all of you for hanging out with me, coming with me to Georgia and South Carolina, seeing my family and my friends, watching me stay overnight in my camper van for the very first time, showering in a truck stop, just doing all these things, hanging out at rest stops and hugging trees, all these things. And I'm just really excited that I am able to do this. So thank you. For those of you who are new, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. You can leave your feedback. I am here for it. I welcome all suggestions, and it's exciting. So thanks again, and until next time.